Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the broadcast. I want to apologize. Had a little bit of connection issues. Live stream did go down for a short period of time. We are working to bring the race back to you live here. Again, we apologize for that. The technology is great only when it works. So as we're getting everything back underway, we'll roll through the running order right now. Your leader is the 19 of Mike Bruno. The 7 of Tyler Justice currently runs in second. The 11 of Blake Falone is third. The 114, Jared Beasley, fourth. The 89 of Spence Thompson is fifth. 18 of Blake Neese currently runs in sixth. The 5, Jason Alexander, seventh. 00, Gordon Larson Jr., eighth. 28, Corey Walters, ninth. 22, Andrew Cardinale is 10th. These guys currently under yellow flag conditions. Your pole sitter, Jeff Applegren. A little bit of contact with the 24 of Michael Redding, bringing out the caution flag. But the lights on, the pace car out. Everybody is 2 by 2, nose to tails. We're getting ready to go back underway. The 2 Sim-Spec PC machines, Mike Bruno, Tyler Justice, ready to take you back under green flag conditions here at Chicagoland Speedway. Again, we apologize for the broadcast going down, working on bringing that back up for each and every one of you tuned in here on YouTube. Right now, the pace car ducks on to pit road. Mike Bruno is on the hammer. We're back underway at Chicagoland.
Pretty good battle right now going on, Dewey, with the T&N Designs truck of the 81 of Andrew the 22 of Andrew Cardinale, just getting underneath the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. Now we'll see that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see them start to signal file and get situation, get in the groove here and pick off spots when they get a chance here. They're doing pretty good, driving pretty clean, aggressive here and there, but we should see some pretty good driving going on here for the rest of this race. We've had a few cautions, taking a few drivers out unexpectedly, but that being said, we're back going green now and we've got a lot of fast drivers on the track.
Just as the broadcast had cut out, the 88 Bradley Wilson involved in an incident which unfortunately ends his night. And that will not prevent, or that will prevent him from joining the hunt. The 11 of Blake Falone right now looking to the inside of the 7 of Tyler Justice. That battle is for second. Tyler Justice gets the momentum in turns 3 and 4 and shuts the door on the 11 of Blake Falone.
Looks like the 22's got a pretty good run here on the outside of Jason Alexander. The 22 in that car is Andrew Cardinale, the 4th, running the suicide prevention hotline rig tonight. He was unable to hold on to that position. He does drop back in line behind the 5 and running around the bottom with the rest of these boys. This time by the stripe, ladies and gentlemen, we will have 105 laps to go. We are currently 47 laps into the race here at Chicagoland. This is the Suicide Prevention 225 in the Monday night NMNTS Thunder Series. It is presented by Motor Sims Racing Magazine. In addition to our other sponsors online tonight, BA Graphics, Pole Award, and BA Graphics, TN Designs. Also, we're looking at SimSpec PC Towers. Go check them out at www.simspec.com. Big shout out to Ken Yance and John Barron for running that company. They do one heck of a job there and sponsoring us tonight. Also want to give a big shout out to Oil King, Hancock's Quality Hard Goods, on board with us again night in, night out. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Use the code Thunder17 to get yourself a little bit of a discount. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few drivers out there tonight running the Suicide Prevention Lifeline.org cars. If you know anybody that's out there and is thinking about or needs somebody to talk to with that type of situation, you can give them a call at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-8255. That is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Right now, your top 5 still about the same. Mike Bruno is in the lead. Tyler Justice in second. Blake Falone running third. Jared Beasley fourth. Spence Thompson is fifth. Blake Neese got a little piece of some damage there a couple of cautions ago. He's still able to hold on to the 6th position. Adrian Cardinale works his way around Jason Alexander for 7th. Jason is currently 8th. Corey Walters runs in 9th, and Gordon Larson Jr. is running in the 10th position.
So a couple guys we want to keep an eye on for the rest of this race, too. He's definitely the number 2 of DJ Hargrove and the number 22 of Andrew Cardinale. They're currently sitting 7th and 8th in the points. Just behind them, just one spot back and not very many points back at all. It looks like he is only 1 point back. Oh, in 9th position, that's Jason Alexander in the 5 truck. Blake Lone is also just a couple points back, as well as Terry Mason. So we got quite a few cars to keep track of tonight and see how they do on this race, and whoever finishes the highest is going to lock themselves into the chase.
Spence Thompson working on the inside of the 114 of Jared Beasley. That is for the 4th position. As the top 3 cars are now moving their way up to the high side of the racetrack, Mike Bruno and Tyler Justice both have been running up there for quite some time. The 11 of Blake Falone decided to try and follow him up there and see what it's all about.
This is a great side-by-side battle going on for 4th here that you were talking about with the 89 of Spence Thompson and the 114 of Jared Beasley. These guys going side-by-side consistently now, lap in, lap out. Just going to see who's going to get first as we see Mike Bruno getting challenged for the lead by Tyler Justice. Gets right up to his bumper, gives him just a little bit of a nudge on the extra turn, and we have a caution on the speedway.
Looks like rolling through turns 1 and 2, the 34, Ryan Broderick gets loose, hits the wall hard. A lot of smoke coming out of that machine. Ryan Broderick, he currently sits in the 6th position in points. So not what he wanted to see here this evening at Chicagoland.
Yeah, Dewey, that's going to have a big impact in the points for the 34. I think he is going to be done for the evening. It'll be interesting to see, Dewey. I think we're going to be seeing everybody on pit road this time. These guys' tires started to go away. They had ran about 8 to 9 laps hard on these current tires, wide open all the way around. As we take a look, it's like follow the leader. Everybody's coming down pit road. I wonder if any of those guys on the bubble will stay out and try to lead a lap just to pick up that extra bonus point.
Looks like the 85, Zach Lundgren, has re-entered the racing surface. He is currently 51 laps down, but Zach Lundgren currently sits in the 5th position, so he needs to log as many laps as he can to try and lock himself into the hunt. Tyler Justice first off pit road. Mike Bruno right behind him. Then it's the 11 of Blake Fallone. The 18 of Blake Neese right behind Blake. Blake and Blake. And the 22 of Andrew Cardinale. Feels like a little bit of deja vu as these two SimSpec PC Towers machines of Tyler Justice and Mike Bruno have been extremely strong all year long. And they will comprise the front row as we come back to green flag here in just a short couple of laps. Behind them, we'll have an all Blake row number 2. Blake Fallone on the inside, Blake Neese on the outside. And behind them, Andrew Cardinale and Jason Alexander. Lights are out on the pace car. Everybody going to start doubling up here as we get back underway next time by at Chicagoland. Trucks rolling down the back straight away in turns 3 and 4 as we get ready to go back underway here. As SimSpec PC will take you back to the green flag. We'll take you on board on this restart with the 5 of Jason Alexander as the pace car pulls in. Tyler Justice is on the gas, and we're back underway at Chicagoland. Green flag is out. Jason Alexander looking to make it 3 wide off of turn number 2. They think better of it. Right now, Andrew Cardinale has that spot. Blake Neese Jared Beasley and Jason Alexander all right there. Everybody trying to jockey for position here. And the caution is out on the speedway. Looks like the 69 John Barron coming down the track. The 18 of Derek Robinson was there. John Barron not aware. John Barron into the wall, spinning and bringing out the yellow. Looks to be nobody really going down pit road from a leader standpoint, as they were just on pit road about 2 laps ago. Well, Tom, let's see if we can't get a word here with the 11 of Blake Falone, as Blake is trying to fight his way into the hunt right now. He is currently in the 11th position. Blake, this is Dewey and Tom up here in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, got you guys loud and clear.
Well, Blake, we know you're trying to battle your way into the hunt right now. You currently sit in the 11th position in points at the start of this race. You've been running really good so far all race long, running in third. You have any type of strategy here towards the end of the race?
Well, the Dylan Beal suicide prevention Chevy Silverado has been really good. The starts are really interesting. If you're not on the bottom, you're just getting freight trained due to the apron there. Strategy right now is just to hold tight. I really need a miracle to make the hunt, so I'm just looking for a quality finish, and maybe get to interview you, or maybe you can interview me at the end of the race.
Yeah, it looks like you may have a decent opportunity. There's a couple of these top trucks out there, Blake, that have been out of the race now, or they're a few laps down in the Bradley Wilson car. Also, looks like Ryan Broderick as well, so there might be an opportunity for you to get up towards the front there.
10-4, we're not worried about the points. We're just trying to get ourselves a good finish and make sure we keep building for each and every race.
All right, sounds good, buddy. Well, I appreciate you joining us in the booth. We're getting ready to go green here shortly, so we'll let you get back to it.
10-4, appreciate you guys.
Again, that was Blake Falone, currently running in the 3rd position, driving with Dylan Beal on the truck here tonight in honor of him. In his suicide prevention hotline, lifeline, 1-800-273-TALK, Chevy Silverado. Everybody is doubled up as we're getting ready to go back underway here at Chicagoland. Tyler Justice, Mike Bruno will take you back to the green flag once again here. Pace car pulls in onto pit road. Tyler Justice on the gas. The green is out. Blake Falone gets a great restart. He is currently on the inside of Mike Bruno turns 1 and 2 and try to take away that second position. He'll get him, but Mike Bruno with the crossover back down the back straightaway. Another great battle right behind them. Andrew Cardinale and Blake Neese going at it. That is for the 4th position. Once again, Blake Falone to the inside of the 19 of Mike Bruno. They're side by side off turn 2. Heading down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Right behind them again, the 22 and the 18, Andrew Cardinale and Blake Neese are side by side, battling for that 4th position. Looks like Blake Falone is going to get the spot here coming out of turn 4 over Mike Bruno.
Yeah, Dewey, bottom seems to be king tonight for sure. So if you're able to get underneath anybody, even in the corner or even through the tri-oval on the apron, you're going to have a pretty good opportunity to take away that spot. So those guys out there running in the front, they protect the bottom. They should have a darn good chance of staying there. It's going to make it awful tough for these guys to make a pass on the high side.
Andrew Cardinale able to get the advantage over the 18 of Blake Neese. Jason Alexander going to go ahead and try and sneak by the 18 as well here as they come through the tri-oval. Give it to the 5 of Jason Alexander. Puts himself up into the 5th position. Another good battle going on. Jared Beasley currently sits in the 8th position. Terry Mason in 9th, trying to take the spot away. Gordon Larson Jr., Terry Reiner, and the 89 is Spence Thompson, all trying to get by as well.
Yeah, definitely do. It looks like Spence Thompson has the advantage there. He's got the low line, so he's going to have the opportunity to get by here. He drops down to the apron to get by Gordon Larson Jr., possibly entering into turn 1. Oh, looks like Tyler Justice gets a little bit of loose off the corner and drops down to the bottom. He's able to hold his momentum, though, as he's got Blake Falone and Mike Bruno right on his bumper. And spinning around on the tri-oval is the number 11 of Blake Falone, ladies and gentlemen. He brings out the caution and spun right in front of Mike Bruno.
Sent Mike Bruno for a spin as well. And somehow through all of that, the 11 of Blake Falone does not make contact. Mike Bruno did not make contact with the 11. He just got on the brakes really hard trying to avoid him and headed on into the wall with the 19 of Mike Bruno.
That was some amazing driving. Some of these guys trying to get through that wreck as Bruno was spinning down the front stretch. There's a lot of guys. Good job by Bruno being able to hold it up in the middle of the track, giving these guys an opportunity to get by.
Well, let's see if we get anybody down pit road.
Yeah, if you want to get a chance, that should be interesting to see if any of those guys out there take advantage of leading the lap, as most of the leaders come down pit road.
Andrew Cardinale opts to knock him down pit road, put himself in the first position. This is the second time that he has stayed out to pick up the lead from everybody else as they came down pit road.
That is not a bad idea for Andrew Cardinale, being one of those bubble cars to get into the chase tonight to really pick up that extra bonus point for leading the lap.
Tyler Justice is the first one off of pit road. He'll be followed by the 18 of Blake Neese. And it looks like the 28 of Corey Walters, who came on pit road in 18th. and Jason Alexander and Jared Beasley. Looks like the 13 of Sean Lejeune also stayed out on the racetrack. He's now going to come down pit road here. Andrew Cardinale is staying out. He will restart this race as your leader.
Dewey, looks like Andrew Cardinale was back on pit road on lap 62, and we're coming to 81. We'll be at 82, 83. We go back to green, so he will have a solid 10 laps on his tires. It'll be interesting to see how quickly he gets run over, if he does get run over these guys on fresh tires behind him. Sorry about that. 81 to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're on lap 71, so he does have just about 8 laps on those tires. So it'll be interesting to see after a couple laps if he's able to hang on to that lead out there in the clean air. Like we said earlier, clean air is boss. You have the opportunity to not have to worry about going by everybody or getting around lap cars and other traffic to get to the front. So if he can hold the bottom, he should be all right.
Again, we want to say thanks to everybody who is tuned in on YouTube here tonight. We are No Breaks TV. I'm Dewey Lorenzo. We've also got Tom Vanas here in the booth and running the cameras and everything behind the scenes. That's Tom Jakes. We really appreciate each and every one of you who tune in. If you could, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button right down there. That definitely gives us a big old boost here, not only for confidence, but also on YouTube. Helps our race out there to more and more viewers, especially for a good cause like tonight for the NMNTS Suicide Prevention 225. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe as well. Hit that little bell notification. That will let you know each and every time we go live on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday here with the NMNTS. If you haven't already, we are also on Facebook. Make sure to check us out. NoBreaks.tv, and the NMNTS is also on Facebook. If you want to check them out, you can keep up with the points, sportsmanship awards, and all the cool things that the NMNTS is doing and has planned for the future. With that being said, Andrew Cardinale, Tyler Justice is going to lead the field back to green as they roll into turns 3 and 4. Everybody is 2x2 ready to get back underway here. The 22 is on the gas, and the green is flying. We're back underway here at Chicagoland. Right now, Andrew Cardinale able to hold on to the lead. Tyler Justice right behind him. Blake Neese is in third, but he is under fire by the 5 of Jason Alexander. The 28 of Corey Walters also wants to try and make his way up. He started in the 25th position.
Tell you what, Dewey, we've had some pretty big movers tonight. First and foremost, looking at Blake Neese in the 18 truck. He's moved his way up from starting 15th up to the 4th position. Right behind him, Corey Walters in 5th position. Currently 9/10 of a second back of the leader, Andrew Cardinale. He is moved his way up from a 25th starting spot to 5th. And Jared Beasley up from 14th to 6th, and Spence Thompson from 16th to 7th. Another one of our big movers is Terry Mason in the 75 truck. He's up from 24th starting position to 9th. And running around in the top 10 is the 00 Gordon Morrison Jr. in the No Brakes TV truck.
The old man Billy Hargrove doing a great job tonight in that number 20. Started dead last on the field. He is all the way up to 14th. And he has done a great job here this evening. See if he cannot keep marching towards the front here as the laps begin to wind down at Chicagoland.
Yeah, definitely do. It's awesome to see Billy Hargrove back on the circuit. We haven't seen him for a little while. I think he might have gotten a little problems there with Hurricane Irma. But he's back now, and both halves of Go Fast Racing, him and DJ Hargrove, the fisherman, and the old man Billy Hargrove are back running together on the track, and that's awesome to see.
We have a change for the lead. Tyler Justice makes his way past Andrew Cardinale. Put the 7 on the point.
As you can see there, Dewey, the 22 Andrew Cardinale, he kind of goes high through the corner there. What you're seeing there is his tires are starting to go away as he pushes up. He's unable to hold it on the bottom. As we look now, we got Spence Thompson dropping to the bottom, looking for a battle for 5th. On the inside of the 18 of Blake Neese.
Another truck quietly on the move all the way up to 3rd. Jason Alexander kind of went to the back for a little bit, made his way back up to the front, had a couple of good pit stops, and now he's trying to work his way towards the 2nd position, currently held by Andrew Cardinale. Right behind him, Corey Walters again. He started 25th. He's made his way up to 4th now. 28 truck looking strong here in the later part of this race. Another interesting development. The 10th spot and points belongs to the 88 of Bradley Wilson. He was involved in that accident. His truck has major damage, 44 laps down, but Bradley is back on track, trying to run as many laps as possible. See if he can't move up 2 positions and put himself in the hunt.
Yeah, Jason Alexander's got to go, Dewey. He's up there running as hard as he can right now. He is 12 points back of the 6th place position, or the 7th place position in this race. So we got a few guys out there. They are battling and battling hard, running towards the front wherever they can to pick up as many points as they can.
89 of Spence Thompson runs down Corey Walters, able to grab the spot from him. Spence Thompson puts himself in the 4th position, and now he is trying to run down the 5 of Jason Alexander for 3rd. Blake Falone, if you remember, was involved in that little spin there with Mike Bruno. Blake has made his way back up to the 11th position. Had to restart in 19th. Spence Thompson has ran down the 5 of Jason Alexander for 3rd. He is on his tail as we hit turns 1 and 2. The 89 really picking up speed the longer we go, and it seems to be the opposite for almost everybody else.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, dude. That 89, he's got something figured out. He has been lightning fast as this run has progressed to move on. Taking a look at just some of the different lap times as they come across the line here. Tyler Justice, our leader, ran a 29.88 that last time, where Spence Thompson was running a 30.03. So just about the same speed. They're just 2/10 off right now. But then again, Spence Thompson is dealing with some traffic, so he's making his way by a couple of these guys, and once he gets into that open clean air, he's going to have an opportunity to go really hard as Spence Thompson opens the door on the bottom of the 89. The 28 falls in through as well of Corey Walters.
Have to say the 22 Andrew Cardinale doing a great job of managing his tires. Remember, he did not come down pit road. Everybody else did. Tyler Justice has been the only truck that has been able to work his way by the 22 of Andrew Cardinale. He is currently holding that second position very well, and Spence Thompson and Corey Walters are now on the march to try and catch the 22.
And Spence Thompson is catching the 22. Andrew Cardinale pretty good, as well as Corey Walters right on his bumper as well. So they'll be coming out of turn 4 here, coming across the start finish line, trying to close that gap a little bit more as they both drop down to the apron. That is kind of a tricky thing to do here. If you don't hit it just right coming back up on the track and you got used up tires, you could possibly go for a ride, as we saw earlier with the 11 of Blake Malone. Just got a little loose going through the apron and turned instead of coming back on, and that cost him a spin and ended up getting the 19 in the wall.
One truck who's going backwards right now does not want to be going backwards. That's the 5 as the 114 spins off of turn 4. Yellow is out. Jared Beasley goes for a little spin. Looks like everybody able to avoid the 114. Just as I was talking about Jason Alexander falling back, he definitely needed that caution to come out and save himself from any further loss of spots. Looks like just about everybody's going to come down pit road here. The 11 of Blake Malone going to stay out here and take the lead. Blake was running in third. Able to get to second, loops it, and he's worked his way back up to the lead here. We'll see if he comes down pit road the next time he goes by, maybe just trying to get some bonus points here, try and put himself in the hunt. Tyler Justice is the first one off pit road. Spence Thompson right behind him. That looks like the 22 of Andrew Cardinale comes out third. Fourth is the 28 of Corey Walters, and fifth was the 4 of Terry Renner.
And Dewey, while I have a little bit of time here, as you see some of these drivers out there tonight are running the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline and on their hoods tonight. Go check them out at suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Again, that's Suicide Prevention Lifeline, National Lifeline. If you need to talk to them, give them a call, 1-800-273-TLIK or 1-800-273-TALK. That's 8255 are the last 4. Just want to say a big thank you to those boys out there. There are about 10 cars running this paint scheme tonight for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And just want to say thank you again very much to them for putting it out there. And we are running currently right now on the Suicide Prevention 225 at Chicagoland Motor Speedway, ladies and gentlemen.
Also have to point out something pretty interesting. The 72, Kenneth Yonts. He was a couple laps down. You can see his truck has a lot of damage to it. He's worked his way all the way back on the lead lap, and he now runs in the second position here. I do believe Ken's going to come down pit road here, as he was just trying to work his way back onto the lead lap, and he has done so. Lights are out on the pace car. The 11 of Blake Falone, the 7 of Tyler Justice, going to take you back to the green flag here. Coming through turns 3 and 4 here. We look to get back underway at Chicagoland. The laps are winding down, and the time to get yourself in the hunt is also winding down. This could be a crazy finish to this race. The pace car is on pit road, and Blake Falone takes you back to the green flag. Green is out. Blake Falone, still your leader, much older tires than the rest of the field. Tyler Justice trying to run him down with Spence Thompson in the third.
As he come up, push up just a little bit high there, coming out of the Exeter turn toe. It's like he's going to stay high and everybody else is going to dive to the bottom, and he's going to get freight train, Dewey. He's got his extra laps lead, got his bonus points, so he's accomplished what he needed to do tonight. With that being said, Tyler Justice moves back to lead. We got Spence Thompson in the American Revolutionary number 89 in second place.
He definitely has his hands full. Corey Walters and the 22 of Andrew Cardinale, both right there with them. And they're going to try and run down the 7 of Tyler Justice.
And what we've seen tonight from Spence Thompson so far, Dewey, is that he's held on to his tires and saved them a little bit, not quite as fast lap times starting out, but come back after about 8-10 laps on these tires, and Spence Thompson just gets into another zone and just is flying.
Right now, the 22 Andrew Cardinale working on the inside of Spence Thompson. That battle is for second.
And Spence Thompson, like he did a little bit earlier tonight, just gives up the position. I think he's saving his tires, where Andrew Cardinale is doing whatever he can to catch that 7 truck. So I think we'll see Spence come back here in about 7 to 10 laps. And like he did last run, he had about 12 laps on his tires. Then he really started to pick up some speed, Dewey. Don't look now, Dewey, but that Gordon Larson Doug Jr. in the 00 cars moved his way up to 6th position, and he's starting to gain right now on Jason Alexander in the 5. Another guy who's been running around in the middle of the pack all night, that's the number 2 of DJ Hargrove. He's got to have a solid finish again tonight to remain in that 6th position to move on in the final 8. For the championship tonight. The hunt will be starting next week, as this is the final race of the regular season, ladies and gentlemen. And come by the stripe next time, we will have 52 to go. So as you see these laps tick down, we're going to see some pretty aggressive racing going on from all these drivers who need to get to the top. of the field to be able to move forward into the chase. Pardon me, the hunt.
Right now, Tyler Justice is your leader, the 22 of Andrew Cardinale, currently reeling him in about a tenth a lap. With the 89 of Spence Thompson right there behind these two, running in third. Corey Walters is in fourth. Jason Alexander currently runs in the fifth position.
And we have a spinner on the back, Dewey. The number 13 coming off of turn 2 is going down the grass. He got loose and he enables to keep it straight, and he'll come back up on the track safely, and we will stay under green, Dewey.
Right now we got a battle between Blake Neese and Gordon Larson Jr. That is for 6. Gordon Larson Jr. on the high side, Blake Neese on the bottom. And the 00 is not going away, getting a good run off of turn 2 to try and make his way on the outside down the back straightaway in turns 3 and 4. Now it looks like the 4 of Terry Renner are going to be able to get underneath Gordon Larson Jr. As turns 3 and 4 were not so nice to the 00 on the outside.
Another one of our bubble guys, Terry Mason, trying to make his way through the field as well, Dewey. He is currently running in the 9th position, cracked the top 10, and continues to move forward with some strong laps.
.22 of Andrew Cardinale almost loses it in turns 1 and 2. Able to keep it off the wall, but that's going to surrender second place to the 89 of Spence Thompson. The battle still rages on between the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. and the 4 of Terry Renner. They're battling for that 7th position. Gordon Larson currently has it. The 4 trying to run him down and get by. Spence Thompson about loses control of his truck. He surrenders a lot of positions. Andrew Cardinale gets by, Corey Walters gets by, and Jason Alexander. That shuffles Spence Thompson from 2nd to 5th.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Spence Thompson in the 89 American Revolutionary truck. He just lost that momentum, and those guys steadied in throttle and were able to get by him, so he's going to have some work to do to get back up towards the top, Billy. However, though, Spence Thompson is securely locked into the hunt, as is Mike Bruno, Tyler Justice, David Levine, Spence Thompson, top 4 drivers all locked in at this time, as well as Zach Lindgren and Ryan Broderick. So that leaves 2 open positions. Coming into the night, that 7th place car was DJ Hargrove, and 8th place is Andrew Cardinale. He's made a charge coming back the last couple of weeks to get himself in contention to qualify for the hunt tonight. Looks like Gordon Larson Jr. dropping underneath the bottom in the 00. He's going to try to take that position back away from Blake Neitz, who passed him a little bit earlier on the bottom. Coming into turn 1, it looks like Gordon Larson's going to be able to continue through and make that pass, Dewey. Oh, as he gets just a little bit loose on exit of 2 and has to give up a bit of momentum, he's going to lose a few spots.
A great job by the 00 to hang on to that thing and keep it rolling in the right direction. So Corey Walters able to get by the 22 of Andrew Cardinale. That is for second. Corey Walters currently 2.5 seconds behind the 7 of Tyler Justice, your leader.
Be interesting to see. We got a spinner out on the track right now, and that will bring out the caution coming out of turn 4.
That's the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. The tires just completely gone on the 00, and he was not able to hang on that time. I know we talked about him a little bit ago. The 72, Kenneth Yoltz, takes it behind the wall, puts it in the hauler. He is done for the evening. We'll see who all comes down pit road as the laps are winding down here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, dude, I think we will see just about everybody come on the track here. It'll be interesting to see if anybody decides they want to try and take an opportunity and stay out.
I think they all saw the 11 of Blake Falone restarted and first fell all the way back to 13th on those old tires.
Looks like we did have one stay out. That's DJ Hargrove. He'll stay out and lead a lap and pick up some bonus points, which will be critical for him in this race for the hunt, Dewey.
Looks like Tyler Justice wins the race off pit road. Andrew Cardinale with a great job to come out right behind the 7 of Tyler Justice. 28 of Corey Walters. 89 of Spence Thompson. And the 4 Terry Renner. So it looks like the 2 of DJ Hargrove's going to stay out here, putting himself on the point of this race. He'll be the only one on older tires. Everybody from Tyler Justice on back came down pit road.
Yeah, dude, it'll be interesting to see how DJ Hargrove does in this restart with these old tires. It looks like he's got about... He's got about 20 laps on his tires right now, so he definitely is going to be at a disadvantage on this restart. But if he can hold on to it for a few laps, you know, if he's able to hold that position, maybe he drops back to 5th or 6th. But if he's able to hold on up there in the top 10, that should be a good pressure move for him. Gets another caution, is able to get back in and get some fresh tires. Ladies and
Lights.
gentlemen, we will be going back green next time around. The lights are out on the pace car, and they will be stacking up 2 by 2.
Pace car pulls down on pit road. DJ Hargrove on the gas. We're back underway here at Chicagoland. Currently 3 wide for third. Andrew Cardinale, Spence Thompson, Corey Walters. Andrew Cardinale is going to come out with that position. Spence Thompson right on his bumper.
TJ Hargrove is able to keep that lead out there coming around on a turn 2 going in the backstretch. He's still maintaining some little bit of speed there going into turn 3. Let's hope he can hang on to it, come across start finish line and lead a green flag lap. It looks like Tyler Justice is going to be able to drop to the bottom while he stays high. He does. Looks like he does give up that lead to Tyler Justice. No, he holds on to it by 8 thousandths of a second.
Now DJ Hargrove's starting to fall back here on these old tires. Is everybody going underneath him? He is giving everyone the high side. He's just trying to get those bonus points to try and lock himself into the hunt. Right now, Tyler Justice is still your leader. Andrew Cardinale currently runs in second. Spence Thompson third. Corey Walters fourth. Blake Neese is fifth. And quietly moving his way into the sixth position is the 43 of Craig Learman. Right now, Craig under fire by the 11 of Blake Falone here in turns 3 and 4. Blake is on the inside, Craig on the outside.
Looks like right now DJ Hargrove has dropped down to the 10th position. We kind of expected that, but he is holding his own right there. He is currently 7/10 in front of the 11th place car of Mike Bruno in the 19 SimSpec PC Tower rig. So he's holding on his own. It worked for him what he needed to do. So if he's able to get a late caution here and get some fresh tires, he'll be able to stay up there inside of the top 10 and restart in that position.
The 11 of Blake Falone was able to make his way by the 43 of Craig Learman. As you heard from Blake, he really needs a lot of things to go his way here this evening for him to make the hunt.
One thing that happened with that restart, dude, that gave that 89 Spence Thompson an opportunity to get back moving and closed up where he got loose and gave up those positions before that caution. Now you're seeing him and a couple other cars behind him start to run down the second place car. Oh no, caution on the speedway, Dewey. It looked like one of these cars got up into Spence Thompson on exit.
28 Corey Walters just drifting up the track. And Spence Thompson put into the wall big time. Looks like everyone able to avoid Spence, but that is a tough break for Spence as he was very fast here this evening, running in third when the incident occurred.
Well, Dewey, that'll definitely be a break for that number 2 car, DJ Hargrove, running around on those old tires. He'll get a chance to come down pit road and get some fresh ones and eat right back in there for the hunt. Looks like we've got leaders coming down pit road as well.
And David Levine, the only lead lap truck staying out here, trying to get some bonus points for himself as well. And we should see him come down pit road the next time they pass the entrance to pit road. Actually, looks like the 18 of Blake Neese also had stayed out here.
It also gave an opportunity for the 59 of David Levine to stay out and back on the lead lap, and he'll pick up some bonus points as well.
'22 of Andrew Cardinale, the first one off pit road ahead of the 7 of Tyler Justice. Corey Walters right behind Tyler Justice. The 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. and the 11 of Blake Falone. The 59 of David Levine does not come down pit road. He looked to come down, took a hard right at the cone, and he stayed out.
I can see him doing that, Dewey. Right now, he's only got 6 laps on his tires since the last time he pit, so taking the opportunity to stay out right now and see if he can't get some lead laps led.
Lights go out on the pace car. David Levine, Blake Neese will be your front rows. We get back underway. The 22 of Andrew Cardinale in third. Tyler Justice fourth. Corey Walters fifth. Gordon Larson Jr. sixth. Blake Falone seventh. Craig Learman eighth. Jason Alexander ninth. And Mike Bruno back up to 10th.
Coming around getting one of his laps back is the 89 of Spence Thompson after he's been on pit road to get his car repaired. That will leave him just 2 laps down, Dewey.
We're rolling through turns 3 and 4 as we're getting ready to display the green flag to the drivers and get you back underway here at Chicagoland. David Levine sets the restart. He's on the gas, and the green flag is back out. '22 of Andrew Cardinale with major problems here as the whole field goes by. He may or may not have missed a shift there.
Hey, Dewey, I'm
Blake
going to go back
Neese
and take a
takes
look
the
at that
lead.
and see what possibly happened to Andrew in the 22 car.
They're currently 3 wide for second. David Levine on the inside. Blake Falone in the middle. Corey Walters on the outside.
And Dewey, that's exactly what happened to the 22 Andrew Cardinale. That's going to cost him. He missed his shift coming to the start. That's going to drop him all the way back to 16th. With 22 laps to go next time by.
Tyler just on the inside of Blake Neese for the lead as Bradley Wilson was trapped on the outside of these two battling for the lead, and they were 3 wide there for a brief moment. Tyler just is able to get around the 18 down the back straightaway, but Blake Neese is not going away.
You know, Dewey, one of these trucks we haven't had a chance to talk about tonight is the 43 of Craig
Gordon
Lerman.
Larson Jr. around in turn 2.
Craig Lerman's just had a good opportunity. He's run pretty good tonight. He's been quiet, and he's run his way up to the top 10. So we'll go back and take a look and see what happened there with the 00.
Looks like the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. just gets loose coming off of turn number 2, gets into the wall. Second place, Blake Neese is going to come down pit road.
So, Dewey, these laps are definitely starting to wind down. This time by, we got 18 to go, so that means we got about 3 until we go green. So when we come back green, we will have a 15-lap shootout at Chicagoland here tonight. You know what? I haven't had a good opportunity to say this to everybody tonight, but I want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors. TN Designs and Andrew Cardinale over there putting a lot of these paints together for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Also want to give a big shout out to BA Graphics for being our Pro Award sponsor tonight, and our 2 other main sponsors, definitely Oil Can Hancock's Quality Goods. Pretty good group of company over there. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Ladies and gentlemen, they put on some pretty good fragrances out there for the boys. Three different fragrances you can choose from, and then a couple different sizes. So go take a look at their website. I also want to say a big thanks to SimSpec PC Towers. Ken Yelms and John Barron do one heck of a job with that company over there. They can build your PC towers for whatever you need in the sim, whether it's flight, farm, or racing. Go check them out at www.simspec.com.
As they sit right now, the 7 of Tyler Justice will restart as the leader. The 11 of Blake Falone will restart on the outside in second. Corey Walters will restart in third. David Levine will restart fourth. Greg Learman will restart in the 5th position. Like Jason Alexander will restart in 6th. Mike Bruno will restart 7th. Jared Beasley 8th. Blake Neese 9th. Terry Rennert 10th. DJ Hargrove 11th. Jason Burgess 12th. Andrew Cardinale 13th. Billy Hargrove 14th. Terry Mason 15th. Gordon Larson Jr. 16th. Sean Lejeune 17th. The last truck on the lead lap. Lights are out on the pace car. Everybody going to double up. Next time by, we will be back underway here at Chicagoland as the laps are winding down. That means everybody's opportunity to get into the hunt also winds down as well. As they come through turns 3 and 4, the pace car will duck in, and Tyler Justice will get everybody back underway here. He's on the gas. The green is back out at Chicagoland. Corey Walters was able to get the spot from the 11 of Blake Falone on the restart here, but coming through turns 3 and 4, the 11 is back underneath the 28, and he looks to head back to the 2nd position. They're 3 wide behind him. Mike Bruno, David Levine, and Blake Neese are all 3 wide here. As David Levine's going to fall back, Mike Bruno looks to get the spot, but Blake Neese not going away.
We definitely have some battles going on now, do we? We got 14 to go, 13 to go next time by when they cross the stripe. We've got an old-fashioned shootout here at Chicago. Most of these guys have fresh tires, so we should be able to see this one finish green again.
Andrew Cardinale currently working on the 114 of Jared Beasley. That is for the 10th position. Andrew trying to fight his way back through the field after he missed a shift on the last restart.
22 got a big wiggle going in the entrance of turn 3 and exit of turn 4. He's able to hold on to it and maintain his momentum. He's going to be on the high side of the 114 of Jared Beasley going into turn 1. 22's got some work to do. He's currently running in the 10th position. He's going to need to close that gap in order to maintain that 7th place or the 8th place position for the hunt.
Right now, good battle going on for 4th. That's Jason Kinder and Craig Learman duking it out. Blake Neese is going to come up and join these guys as well. Caution is out on the speedway. Looks like heading into turn 3. DJ Hargrove on the high side. Spence Thompson on the low side. And Jason Burgess puts himself in the middle, gets into Spence Thompson. He drifts up and hits the 2 of DJ Hargrove. Also hits the 75 of Terry Mason. Both of those guys are trying to get into the hunt here. That is not good for DJ Hargrove, nor is it good for Terry Mason. Everybody else able to avoid the incident as the 23 officially brings out the yellow, being stopped on the racing surface. We'll be inside 10 laps to go whenever we take the restart here. That's going to change a lot of things for a lot of drivers. I'm sure some of these guys are thinking about maybe coming down pit road. But I would say if the first 2 cars don't come down pit road, I don't think anybody will. Right now, Tyler Justice is your leader. Blake Falone is in second. Corey Walters runs third. Jason Alexander fourth. Blake Nees fifth. We're getting ready to get back underway here at Chicagoland. Not a lot of laps left. Everybody 2 by 2 as we're getting ready to go back underway here. Not a lot of laps left in this race. A pace car should be peeling in here. Tyler Justice and Blake Falone going to get you back underway here at Chicagoland. Tyler Justice on the hammer. The green is back out of Chicagoland. Great restart by the 7 of Tyler Justice as Blake Falone and Corey Walters go right back at it for second place. Blake Neese also trying to creep up there and get him a piece of the action for that second position as now Blake Falone looks to the inside of Corey Walters.
Dude, that's
and the 43 of Craig Learman around to turns 3 and 4. Contact between him and Andrew Cardinale is a 43 with massive damage, able to pull it down towards the infield, avoid any other cars being involved.
I was going to say, we saw a big move going on there by Jason Alexander, currently running 5th, Dewey. That's going to be a great opportunity for him.
The 18 of Blake Neese spinning off of turn 4 down towards pit road. Blake able to hold on in the grass, re-enter the racing surface safely. And he lost a lot of positions there, but a great job to hold on to the 18. Blake Falone under fire right now by the 5 Jason Alexander. Also throw the 4 of Terry Rennert in there as well. And they are racing hard for that third position right now.
Two guys, Dewey, that are definitely driving their butts off, and they have to. That's Andrew Cardinale, the 4th in the 22 car, and DJ Hargrove in the 2 car. Andrew is currently running 5th, where DJ Hargrove has cracked his way back into the top 10, running 9th. He's got to figure out a way to get by Jared Beasley and Gordon Larson Jr. before the end of this race and pick up as many positions as he can. We are on the white flag, Dewey. This is it right here, coming by the checker. Next time by, we will have a race winner and the hunt will be set.
Rolling through turns 3 and 4 for the final time, the 7 of Tyler Justice will take the checkered flag at Chicagoland. Coming home in second, the 28 of Corey Walters, all the way from 25th. A great race for him. Terry Rennert gets the 3rd position with a great battle between him, Blake Falone, and Jason Alexander. As Blake Falone will be credited with 4th, Andrew Cardinale in 5th, Gordon Larson Jr. 6th, Jared Beasley 7th, 8th DJ Hargrove, 9th Terry Mason, and 10th is David Levine. Mike Bruno will come home in the 11th position. Blake Neese 12th. Billy Hargrove 13th. Jason Alexander 14th. Last car on the lead lap. Looks like coming across the stripe, the 4 and the 5 make contact, and Jason Alexander gets the worst of that deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll try and get your top 3 in here before we let you go this evening. A great rebound for Blake Falone and Andrew Cardinale here this evening. We're here with your third place finisher here this evening in the 4 truck, Terry. Congratulations on your podium. You had to fight for that one.
Yeah, it was crazy at the end. I don't know if I took the air off of somebody out of 4 or if I touched them or not, but there was a lot of back and forth coming out of the last corner. My apologies if I did get into somebody. If not, I'm happy with the 3rd place.
Yeah, definitely good run for you first night in the race tonight with NMTS, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of good, clean racing. Just kind of tried to stay alive early and then just work my way up at the end. It was probably at the expense of some trouble with some of the other guys early, but just hung in there and happy with the 3rd.
Yeah, perfect. Great run tonight, Terry. Welcome to the league. Anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank my teammate Jeff Applegren. He was out of the race early, but he's my practice buddy, one of the Soggy Bottom boys. So a hey to him, and thanks a lot for all his help.
Sounds good. Congratulations. Go out and celebrate that podium finish, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, take care. Thank you very much.
There you had it, ladies and gentlemen. That was our 3rd place finisher, Terry Rennert, first night in NMNTS, able to achieve a podium finish in the number 4 truck.
Let's see if we can't get Corey in here, finishing in 2nd here this evening, starting from 25th. Great job by him. You're here with Corey now. Corey, congratulations on your 2nd place finish. I know you came from very deep in the field here tonight to finish in the 2nd position. That has to feel pretty good.
Yeah, and it was a battle getting up there, but it's just all about patience with these guys. They're all really good drivers, and anybody could take it. I mean, Tyler Justice, obviously, he's the class of the field, but I mean, yeah, it was a long night and it paid off.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one heck of a run there. It looked like we were going to see a few different guys. It'll be interesting to see how the points come out. But first and foremost, congrats on that second place finish. It was fun watching you run through the field tonight.
Hey, man, I appreciate it very much. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I had a 3-month break because I had family issues and stuff and didn't have internet, and I lost a bunch of points, and now I'm just shooting to get back in the top 12 by the end of the season. I also want to say sorry to Spence. I did not mean to dump him like that. It's not how I drive. It played out like that. I washed up and got into him. I feel really bad about it because I know he's in the hunt, but yeah, it was a good night.
Well, congratulations on that podium finish. We look forward to talking to you again here later in the year, and go out and celebrate and have some fun tonight.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Corey was your 2nd place finisher, and now we are here with the driver of the number 7 SimSpec PC Towers machine. That's Tyler Justice. And Tyler, you're now 2 for 2. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we've been trying to stay consistent all season, try not to push it too hard, and make our way into the chase. And we finally locked ourselves in a couple weeks back, and ever since then it was all about pushing hard to get some more wins for more playoff bonus points. So happy to get another one, and it was overall it was a good race. Had a good bit of cautions there, but it wasn't too bad. On the long runs, it started getting a little loose and tight all at the same time, so that was difficult. But overall, it was a good race. Was able to keep the nose clean and keep it up front most of the race, and happy to pull off with the victory.
Yeah, definitely one heck of a run, Tyler. Congratulations to you and Mike finishing 1-2 for the SimSpec PC Towers guy in the regular season. Another big win for you. Look forward to talking to you again tomorrow night, hopefully going for the weekend sweep.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to go into the chase now and see what we can do.
Sounds good. Appreciate you spending some time with us. Anybody you want to thank out there?
Yes, sir. I want to thank SimSpec for being with me on the car all season. Ready to get into chase with them and do some good things. I want to thank all my teammates. Thank Michael and Bradley for the league. And I want to thank you guys in the booth. Do a great job. Keep it up.
All right, will do. Sounds good. Appreciate you spending some time with us. Go out and celebrate with your team, and a great finish to the regular season.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Well, Dewey, that's going to conclude the race for us tonight in our interviews of post-race winners. We do have the top 8 drivers published for tonight, so we're going to take some special time with them next weekend to get into interviews with them, but we would like to broadcast it out for all of you there waiting at home. Mike Bruno will be the number 1 car. He finished first in the regular season. Tyler Justice finished second in the regular season. Dave Levine finished third. 4th position, Spence Thompson, and 5th was Zach Lindgren. 6th was Ryan Broderick. All those guys were locked in for tonight. Now, the 2 drivers that were able to pick up the last 2 spots will be DJ Hargrove in the 7th and Andrew Cardinale in the 8th position. So it does look like that last spin of Jason Alexander might have cost him an opportunity to get into this field tonight, Dewey. Could be he ended up just 19 points back, or excuse me, 16 points back of the 8th place car of Andrew Cardinale.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough break for Jason. He had such a good run and going there. With that being said, we will talk to all of them next week, next Monday. But once again, thanks to everybody who tuned in here tonight on YouTube. If you haven't already, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. Hit that bell, whenever we're going live to catch all the action here at the NMNTS. We are on Facebook as always at NoBreaks.tv. We're also the NMNTS is on Facebook. You can keep up to date with the points now that we're going into the hunt. They have sportsmanship awards. They have a lot of things planned for the future, and there's a lot of things going on for these guys towards the end of the year. So make sure you like them on Facebook. You can keep up to date, follow along with everything that's going on here at the NMNTS on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays. I'm Dewey Lorzell. I want to say thanks to Tom Vanas and Tom Jinks for letting me come up here in the booth and broadcast with them each and every night, and we're going to hand it over to Tom to close you out.
Yeah, Dewey, thanks a lot for running tonight. Did a fantastic job up here in the booth like always, and so did Tom with the camera angles. We had a minor hiccup with some internet stuff, but other than that, we were good to go. First and foremost, I want to say thanks to the guys out there that run the paints tonight for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Very important topic of discussion nowadays. You see it also with the veteran suicide rates of 22 per day. Anybody out there that needs to go out and talk to somebody, please make sure you go to 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255. If you would like to get more information about it, or if you have a loved one that you'd like to refer some information to, go out to the suicidepreventionlifeline.org website, and they can give you plenty of information to go over as well. That being said, we got a few sponsors we want to thank tonight. T&N Designs for putting a lot of those paints on those cars tonight for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. I also want to thank BA Graphics being our Pole Award sponsor, on board with us again this week. And our 2 major sponsors, first and foremost, Oil Can Hancock's Quality Goods. Go take a look at their website at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Those folks over there put out a pretty neat little display and offer products of men's fragrances. They do a pretty good job and some pretty neat little stuff available there. You make sure you use the code Thunder17 when you're going to purchase online. And definitely last but not least, SimSpec PC Towers. Big shout out to Ken Yallens and John Barron doing a fantastic job with that company over there. If you're looking to get into the sim racing area, whether it's farming or flight or car racing, go check them out. They can build you a tower to get everything you need, get you started with us. That being said, that concludes it for tonight. Big shout out to the boys, and that is going to be the end tonight to the Suicide Prevention 225 here at Chicagoland Motor Speedway, presented by Monday Night Thunder Series. And just also want to make sure we give a big shout out to everybody out there, all the drivers running as hard as they can, their families, their friends who tune in through YouTube to watch us every night. We hope to see you again next week and tomorrow night as well, as we will go live at 8 p.m. right in there between 8 and 8:15 p.m. for qualifying. With that, I'm Tom Vanas and No Brakes TV with Dewey Rizal and Tom Jenks. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in.